Imagine walking into the most elite women's tennis event of the year, the WTA Finals, facing three of the fiercest competitors on the planet. World number 1, Aryna Sabalenka. Defending champion Coco Gauff. Italian sensation, Jasmine Paolini. Now imagine being told your group is the hardest draw anyone's seen in years, and still finding a way through. That's Jessica Pegula, the quiet American powerhouse who's proving once again that consistency and calm can outlast chaos. If you love tennis with story, strategy, and spirit, you're in the right place. Hey everyone, this is TennisZap, your home for sharp tennis analysis, emotional storytelling, and behind-the-scenes coverage from every corner of the tour. She calls this year's field crazy deep, and after watching her matches in Riyadh, you'll understand exactly what she means. Welcome to TennisZap, where we dive deeper than the highlights. Today, we're talking about Jessica Pegula's journey through the 2025 WTA Finals, her rise amid one of the toughest groups in recent memory, and what her crazy deep comment really reveals about women's tennis right now. Let's get into it. The 2025 WTA Finals landed in Riyadh, a bold new location marking the tour's expanding global footprint. The atmosphere? Electric, humid, buzzing with curiosity. Fans packed the brand new King Abdullah Arena, surrounded by LED banners flashing women's tennis at its peak. The finals were divided into two groups: Stefanie Graf Group, Jessica Pegula, Aryna Sabalenka, Coco Gauff, Jasmine Paolini; Martina Navratilova Group, Iga Swiatek, Elena Rybakina, Ons Jabeur, and Qinwen Zheng. From the moment the draw dropped, tennis media called the Graf Group the Group of Death. And they were right. Every player had a major title, a deep run, or a breakout year under her belt. Pegula, ranked world number 5 coming in, was perhaps the quietest name in the mix. But as we've seen before, she thrives when no one's shouting her name. The tournament opened with Pegula versus Coco Gauff, a clash layered with friendship and rivalry. The two are frequent doubles partners, teammates for Team USA, and close off the court. Yet when they face off, there's zero hesitation. From the first rally, Pegula's laser-sharp baseline game set the tone. Clean, flat strikes, minimal emotion, controlled aggression. She broke Gauff early and never looked back, winning 6-4, 6-3. Commentators praised her tactical precision, mixing direction, depth, and patience against Gauff's explosive athleticism. Afterward, Pegula said modestly, "Coco's had such an amazing year. I just wanted to stay aggressive and not let her dictate. It's always tough playing someone you know so well." It was a statement win. She didn't celebrate loudly. She simply nodded, packed up, and walked off. Typical Pegula. Quiet confidence. Next came Aryna Sabalenka, the reigning world number 1, a player Pegula has battled repeatedly over the past few seasons. Their encounters often mirror their personalities. Sabalenka, fiery and explosive. Pegula, cool and methodical. This time, Sabalenka's power was overwhelming. She served at 78% first serve accuracy, hitting 34 winners to Pegula's 18. Pegula fought hard, but fell 3-6, 4-6. Afterward, she said, "That's Aryna. She's been the benchmark all year. When she plays like that, you have to take your chances early, and I didn't do enough of that." Even in defeat, Pegula's tone was composed. No excuses. Just analysis. That mindset is what keeps her consistently in the top 10, even if she doesn't always grab headlines. With one win and one loss, everything came down to her final round-robin match against Jasmine Paolini, the 2025 Italian Open champion. The scenario was simple. Win, and she advances to the semifinals. Lose, and she's out. Paolini came in swinging freely, trying to dictate with her topspin forehand. But Pegula adapted brilliantly. She redirected pace, flattened balls down the line, and broke Paolini 3 times en route to a 7-5, 6-2 victory. That win punched her ticket to the semifinals, her second time advancing that far at the WTA Finals. She later told reporters, "This year's competition is crazy deep. Every single person in this group has been playing top 10 level tennis all season. It's hard to find any easy moments." Her words perfectly captured the intensity of modern women's tennis. When Pegula described the field as crazy deep, she wasn't exaggerating. Consider this. Every player in her group had at least one major title or a Masters 1000 trophy this season. All 4 reached multiple semifinals in 2025. Each had distinct playing styles: power, spin, counterpunching, defense. Pegula's observation goes beyond humility. It's insight into how women's tennis parity has reshaped the sport. "There's no clear favorite anymore," she continued. "It feels a little bit harder than maybe past years. The level's been so strong. Everyone's been peaking at some point in the season."
Translation: no shortcuts, no flukes. To survive this draw, you have to be complete, mentally and physically. Pegula's steady climb over the past few years is remarkable. Once written off as a solid tour player with limited ceiling, she's now a multi-time Masters 1000 winner, doubles champion, and consistent top 5 force. Her transformation began with mental maturity. She's often said her best improvement came when she stopped overanalyzing matches and focused on patterns she could control. Now at 31, she's playing her most confident tennis. Her serve placement has improved. Her forehand holds up under pressure, and she's learned when to flatten the backhand for winners. What separates her is composure. Against streaky hitters like Gauff or Sabalenka, she maintains tempo. That calmness made her semifinal berth feel earned, not lucky. Pegula's game contrasts sharply with her group rivals, Aryna Sabalenka, pure power, high risk, high reward. When on, she blows opponents off court. Coco Gauff, athletic counterpuncher, improved forehand, outstanding defense. Jasmine Paolini, fast feet, heavy topspin, disruptive variety. Jessica Pegula, flat baseline hitter, surgical accuracy, relentless consistency.
That variety is what made this year's group so gripping. You had 4 distinct tactical blueprints colliding, producing chess matches instead of slugfests. Pegula's measured approach often frustrates flashy players who want pace or chaos. That's why her win over Gauff was so symbolic. Discipline over dynamite. Advancing from the Stefanie Graf group meant Pegula would likely face either Iga Swiatek or Elena Rybakina in the semifinals, both powerhouses from the Navratilova group. Swiatek has been her nemesis, leading their head-to-head heavily. Rybakina, meanwhile, shares a similarly calm temperament, but more firepower. When asked about the matchup, Pegula smiled. At this stage, everyone's playing amazing. You can't overthink. Just trust your game and see what happens. That understated tone encapsulates her entire brand: respect, realism, and quiet belief. Pegula's story connects because it's about persistence, not instant stardom. She didn't burst onto the scene as a teen prodigy. She built slowly, through challenger circuits, injuries, and self-rebuilding. Now she represents a different type of American tennis star, grounded, relatable, and self-aware. Fans admire her for emotional maturity and sportsmanship, intelligence in post-match analysis. Never underestimating opponents. In an era dominated by personalities, Pegula's calm professionalism feels refreshing. Pegula's phrase, "crazy deep," sums up the WTA's current balance of power. There's no single dominant force, not even Swiatek or Sabalenka. In 2025 alone, 9 different women captured major or masters titles. Grand Slams saw different champions at each event. That parity makes every tournament unpredictable and every match a potential upset. As Pegula noted, it feels harder than past years. It's harder because the floor is higher. Even lower-ranked players can beat anyone on a given day. That's both thrilling for fans and exhausting for players. The WTA Finals perfectly reflect this landscape. No easy groups, no guaranteed results. The U.S. has seen a revival in women's tennis. Gauff, Pegula, Keys, Collins, Navarro, each carving her niche. Pegula, though, represents the steady pillar, the one who keeps American tennis relevant year-round. She might not dominate the highlight reels, but she anchors the ranking tables. Her win over Gauff in Riyadh was symbolic, a passing of experience rather than rivalry. Pegula later said, "Coco pushes me to keep improving. We learn a lot from each other. She's fearless, and that energy keeps me sharp." Their friendship and rivalry define a healthy, multi-generational strength within American tennis. Off the court, Pegula is known for her humility and philanthropy. She co-founded Alo Yoga Performance Team initiatives, supports animal welfare projects, and co-owns part of the Buffalo Bills through her family's sports ownership background. Yet she's deliberately kept her identity separate from that privilege. Journalists often note how grounded she is, traveling economy between events, training in smaller facilities, keeping her focus purely on tennis. That authenticity builds respect among peers. Aryna Sabalenka once said, "Jess is one of the smartest players out here. She doesn't talk much, but when she plays, you feel it." If you study Pegula's match footage, a few technical patterns stand out. Early ball contact. She takes time away, neutralizing big hitters. Flat depth. Her low skidding ground strokes stay tough to lift. Cross-court discipline. She builds points patiently before redirecting line. Return game. Among top 3 returners on tour in 2025, statistically winning 47% of return points. Her coach, David Witt, emphasizes pattern repetition over improvisation. That methodical foundation gives her reliability in long tournaments like the finals. Pegula's calm demeanor isn't natural luck, it's trained. She's been open about using mindfulness and structured routines to handle pressure. Before matches, she journals quick goals. First serve percentage above 65. Stay inside baseline on returns.
No negative self-talk. That micro-focus prevents overwhelm. In Riyadh, it was visible. No overreactions, no racket throws, just quiet focus amid the noise. It's why other players call her the accountant. Precise, calculated, unshakable. Pegula's WTA Finals performance, regardless of outcome, adds another chapter to a career built on perseverance. She's now made semifinals or better in 5 straight elite events, an underrated feat in the era of explosive, inconsistent champions. Her crazy deep reflection might someday read as a defining quote, "The year women's tennis matured into total parity." Pegula's role? The calm narrator who lived it from inside. Social media loved her honesty. Fans wrote, "Pegula saying crazy deep is so real. Women's tennis is the most competitive it's ever been. She's the quiet killer, always consistent, never loud. Just proves that being calm doesn't mean being weak." Clips of her post-match interviews trended under hashtags #PegulaPower and #WTA with fans praising her balanced mindset. Looking ahead, Pegula aims to translate this consistency into Grand Slam success. She's reached several quarterfinals and semifinals. Now she wants that breakthrough. With her current form, improved serve, and renewed confidence, 2026 could be her defining year. She said after qualifying in Riyadh. "The goal's the same. Keep giving myself chances. If I stay healthy, I like where I'm heading." That's classic Pegula. Ambition expressed through understatement. Pegula's quote will echo beyond this tournament because it captures the spirit of modern competition. The margins are razor thin, and the days of dominance are gone. It's no longer about one superstar. It's about a field of elite players pushing each other to new limits. Pegula's success story fits perfectly into that narrative. Hard work, discipline, quiet excellence. As she continues her campaign in Riyadh, she's not just representing herself or her country, she's embodying the depth she described. And that's the story of Jessica Pegula's remarkable run at the 2025 WTA Finals. Her reflections on a crazy deep season and how she continues to redefine what consistency means in women's tennis. What do you think? Has Pegula become the most underrated elite player on the WTA Tour? Do you agree that women's tennis has never been deeper or more balanced? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to TennisZap, and ring the bell for more real tennis stories. No fluff, just insight. Until next time, keep your eyes on the lines and your heart in the game. This is TennisZap, signing off.